And hello, dude and dudettes. Yes, I'm still sick. Early. iPhone. Jesus. Anyway, we're gonna episode 481, part 462 of the live stream. Big W22. And my partner in crime, Kevin.
Hello.
And, the notification on the, that you went live. Alright, folks. Yes, we're back again at it on Turtles again. But, we're gonna take a break on this episode. We will be here. So, we only had one game left to do as far as the, on the online, which would have been, as you're seeing on screen right now, the Hyperstone Heist. So, you're going to watch it entirely. Academy will not be playing, but we figured after that this status on my community's page, we got a lot to talk about from the Nintendo Direct, especially from the state of play, one particular game which we was not expecting. So yeah, we're going to be discussing that through the whole episode while Turtles Hyperstone Heist is playing. That way, you won't have to worry, while talking and playing and, with you guys in chat. Because, lately while we've been playing this, we keep getting penalized with bombs and everything. So in this case, we're not going to. We'll just have the AI just take over through the whole episode. Alright.
Wait, so how do we start from the beginning, or does it?
It'll play just like a video.
I know that, but I'm not at the beginning of the video. It's like in the middle of a thing, a boss fight.
See on the alright, I asked what you mean. You see on the bottom of the screen that says "Watch."
Yes.
Okay, so once I say the cue, which I will momentarily, we'll push the button.
Oh, so it automatically starts from the beginning.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, folks. All you know what to do. Start our channels, hit the notification bell, like for our video streams and stuff. Not only helps my channel, but my partners. Follow us on Twitter. Mine's Big085, and my partners is at Cowabunga. Give me a second. I should have water before I went live, but I'll get it in a few minutes. Alright, folks. With that said, let us begin. That is now.
Okay.
Alright, we should be fine, but let me make sure. Intro, but let's see if it'll. As far as what turtle it'll pick, it'll be by default. So I guess Leo. I guess I'm not pushing anything yet. Okay, so it is doing by itself.
Yeah. And hi, ADF.
Assuming yours picked Leo as well.
Actually, I was looking at ADF's comment, so I didn't see, but I'm assuming it did. Cherry Garcia, most tasted Ben & Jerry's flavor. Chocolate Therapy, most wanted flavor. Honestly, I never did like Cherry Garcia. I thought that one was so nasty.
What is it?
The Ben & Jerry's ice cream?
Oh.
Cherry Garcia?
As I'm reading her title. Yes. Alright, folks. Now, I've pretty much heard of all the announcements from the Nintendo Direct. Kat hasn't, but I'll fill her in. But she has heard on the State of Play, which we'll deal with that first. Isaac, you're seeing the Hyperstone Heist of its entirety. We're not playing, so Leo is. Yep, I see another screen too. Leo will just take over through the whole episode, and plus just give us a break while we're just talking, discussing to you guys. All right, so let's kind of clear the elephant in the room here. So yeah, the state of play. It kicked off with a game which none of us wasn't expecting. Which I would have thought we would get that announcement until the Game Awards, but Rana pulled a 360 on us. So yeah, Tekken 8 is officially announced. That crap we got at EVO was just a teaser, which we didn't know what it was. It could have been 8, it could have been a reboot. We didn't know at the time, but 24 hours ago, it is official, it is Tekken 8.
And also, hold on. To answer your question, ADF, because you asked me what flavor of Ben & Jerry's do I like. Honestly, I don't mind the red velvet one. I thought that one was pretty good. I forgot what it's called, but there's a peanut butter one that was actually pretty good. And side note, I did eat that one on stream, or very shortly before stream. I was talking about it when I was playing Resident Evil 2. Basically anything that's not chocolate, I like. Okay, so continue.
And hi Mikey. Apparently he says immediately it's going down when it comes out. You bet your butt. Ooh.
Yeah, thing is, we kind of need the same system to play it.
Yeah, I was speaking of that. So yeah, I said Tekken 8 was announced, but the sad news apparently it is on next gen. So, as I was reading Tab's title for a video saying like, I want a PS5 for Tekken 8.
I honestly want it for other reasons, but Tekken 8 kind of makes it more official.
Yeah. There is too. So I figured, like, shoot, it's not going to be past gen, it's going to be next gen, which I figured. Mike says, hopefully we all have PS5s by then. Yeah, because they're hard to get. Luckily, I'm hoping, like I said, if I can save at least 100 by every paycheck, matter of fact, starting tomorrow, hopefully I can by Black Friday. Also, our friend Kevin, you kind of get me a word out of, you know, what places to kind of go. So like, you know, Amazon, you know, if they got anything just to help you out, or any other places. Cab.
Actually, I just realized I could get one very easily. I just need to go to my younger brother's apartment and take his, cause I'm older and I get dibs on everything first.
That kind of be wrong. You're just taking his.
I'm older. It's not stealing if you're older. It's a privilege.
Chad, I'll let y'all decide on that one.
Let me just say this right now. If anybody really believes what I just said, do not do that. That is stealing.
Mikey says I don't think that works.
But the funny story about him getting one, I wonder if it's legit because he showed me it and it was in the back of a car truck. And I'm like, or a car trunk. And I'm like, so, I don't know, his might be bootleg.
And for your sake, let's just hope it isn't. And also be aware, like, if someone gives you one, and fill the box out first.
Oh,
if
someone gives me one, I can only think of one person who would give me one. But yeah, I do think my brother's is bootleg.
Yes. Yeah, you're a nice person who would do such a thing.
Well, no, I meant somebody who's related to me.
Ah.
I mean, if you want to get me one, cool, but I meant somebody who was related to me.
I mean, hypothetically, like, you know, I wouldn't do the dirty. I mean, come on. Like, Mikey says that was fake. Yeah.
My brother's PlayStation 5 is bootleg. I thought that the first time he showed me, I'm like, that. Why is he in the back of somebody's car?
So yeah. Well, basically, let's just hope that well, the only person we can tell you right off the bat who has one as we speak is our friend Ape. So he's already set. So let's see. We still got, myself, of course, Cam, our friend Mikey. I'm hoping one day, I think it will happen eventually, that our friend Payne, because I know she's getting it given as well, and a few others. I'm hoping Shino, but he'll probably pay it on PC.
Hold on, let me catch up on ADS comments. I'd do anything to taste some Baskin-Robbins key lime. Ooh, you and my dad would be friends. Because, fun fact, key lime, like key lime pie, and basically key lime anything, is his favorite. If Silver Surfer was the Rainbow Surfer, he'd be a better sidekick for Captain Rainbow. Baskin-Robbins raspberry. Ooh, butter pecan, that's a good one. Homer after buying an ice cream truck.
Yeah. Alright, back to the Tekken news. So yeah, after seeing, you know what, Mikey, I know you're with us. I want to hear your thoughts too, excuse me, of the whole thing, but you see what I'll go first. Is it out yet? That's all I'm saying. Is it out yet? After just seeing the whole thing entirely, you already read my tweet. As well as our friend Drew. I say, oh my god, this is beautiful. It's like, I legitimately almost cried. I was like, those were some sick graphics. And then too, I kind of predicted, I got a feeling that Jen and Kazuya is gonna be, will probably be the next feud, which is pretty much predictable. Now, I can confirm on this, that the footage that we just saw from the trailer, it is part of it's story mode footage. So some of it's gameplay and some of the scenes are like from story mode footage. So also some detail. Jen actually got some new pants for once. He's not wearing his flames anymore. I think Kazuya as well.
Yeah. If I recall, Kazuya was wearing, like, what, black pants?
No, he was wearing white pants. I mean, his designs he had on his pants.
I thought he was wearing black pants. Or maybe I am thinking of Jin.
Yeah, Jin wears black, Kazuya wears white.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I thought in the trailer they were both wearing black pants.
Nah. Or maybe because of the stage, how they were, you probably thought that. So yeah, it comes out next year, so... we don't know. We just know, just stay tuned. So... Mikey says something. Mikey says, I wouldn't rush it yet for customization reasons. Yeah, because... So right now... Okay. Street Fighter kind of already... Street Fighter 6 already got a head start already. We already got a few characters confirmed. And so far, Street Fighter, they're doing a good job so far. Tekken, as we just saw 24 hours ago, they're doing a good job so far, even with the first teaser trailer that we just saw. Now I'm kind of wondering, NetherRealm Studios, where you at? Because we don't know what they're doing next. We don't know if it's Mortal Kombat. We don't know if it's Injustice. We don't know if it's the DC versus Marvel game people keep talking about. But if it is Mortal Kombat, which I think it is, where you at? And I kind of wondered that Harada decided just to do the Tekken thing at the State of Play instead of not at the Game Awards, just to let Boone and Company kind of shine, I guess. But we'll see. All right, see. I'll leave it to you. Your thoughts of seeing the whole trailer.
I got excited, and I'm really curious with the story because, you know, Jin says, I forgot how he says it, but he basically says, you know, the world should not have people like us, meaning him and Kazuya, in it.
Yeah.
So, is that gonna mean he's gonna try to kill his dad and keep that Mishima Kazuya or Kazama bloodlust flowing? Because that seems to be a trend with this family.
If the bloodline continues, it may. Well, shoot. Then again, it depends. Well, we gotta see how the story goes on this time. I say yes. Excuse me. Yes, Heihachi is dead, or is he? Now, I just thought of this too before we went live. I said, like, I wonder. Remember the opening of Tekken 5, which we thought that Heihachi was dead?
Yes.
I kind of wonder. We saw Heihachi and Kazuya had their fight. Kazuya threw Heihachi into the lava. What if we get a repeat from 5 and Raven pops up? Not Master Raven.
Blade.
Raven. Yeah. Raven pops up and say, Heihachi Mishima is officially dead. That'll confirm that Raven's back, and plus it's a flashback to how he did it at Tekken 5. Just an idea, but I don't know. Mikey says there are rumors of NetherRealm Studios' next game will be announced on October. Well, next month, yeah, because of their 30th anniversary. So right now with them, I really don't know. Because Boone did a tweet a while ago and say, like, he's asking us what game we want to see next. Between the next Mortal Kombat, which he didn't say Mortal Kombat 12, but just the next Mortal Kombat, a Marvel game, Marvel vs. DC, or Injustice 3. And as a result, everybody went with Marvel vs. DC. I mean, come on, I don't think it would happen. I mean, if it did, the internet would blow up. But it's I'm just. And Mike also says, as much as Jin keeps saying that the Mishima bloodline will end, meaning that Jin may kill himself.
I mean, that is what would end it, because it has to end with him. Unless there's some Jerry Springer mess and we don't know what was going on between 7 and 8 and somehow Zhao got pregnant.
Oh boy, that leaves my concern. I'm glad you brought that up. No. Because if you saw, some of the endings in Tekken 7, not all of them are real. But I am a little concerned with Zhao. Because see, between the first storyline between her and Claudia, and oh boy, all I better say, they better bring her back in 8. She's been through the whole series. God, excuse me. She's been through the main series since she debuted in 3. And 3 up to this point, she has been on all the games to this point. I don't know how it would feel if they don't bring her back in 8.
But what if she is pregnant? She can't be a fighter while she's giving birth.
I don't even know what that yet. Like I said, it depends what the story right now. Like
okay, I'm saying if the woman is pregnant, do you really want to see a pregnant woman fighting? I mean, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know if she is. Like I said.
Oh, I don't think she is.
Yeah. But So right now, I said I want to rush it now. We don't know who's all in 8 yet. So far, we already know that Jin and Kazuya. I don't know. You think there's a chance that Jin will be back? You know, we can confirm she is dead, but what do you
But is she? Because remember, she might not be.
Alright, like I said, if you don't count the tag games, Jun has been MIA since 2.
Oh yeah, but that doesn't mean she's dead.
Because they would have mentioned her on the main storyline, at least.
That's
somewhat.
not necessarily true. Just because she's missing does not mean she's dead.
Okay, Mikey says that. Well, first of all, I wasn't expecting. I wasn't saying that. Excuse me. He says that Jiayu isn't dead or pregnant. She's confirmed, obviously, because she is teamed with Claudia.
And also, I didn't think she would be pregnant because that just doesn't seem like the Tekken thing to do. Definitely seems like a Street Fighter thing. And ADF says Sly Cooper's Baskin Robbins flavor peach mallow, extreme Donkey Kong flavor banana. Ooh.
Oh yes, more. Michael says, or use as bait to get to Jin. Alright. That's a good scenario. By the way, gotta get water in a few seconds. Okay, here's a question. Cab, Mikey. Now, we have new characters in every Tekken game. So I'm gonna start with 3. Oh, Mike says more. There's a Harada claim that Jun isn't dead. I swear it's mixed. But alright, if he says that she isn't, and I'm pretty sure y'all saw the anime up to this point, and I know it's different sort of the stories, which means what they say in the games or in the anime. But either way, they just kind of rip Jun off.
Well, yes and no, because they had to do it to trigger Jin. I mean, if she was alive, it wouldn't matter, but they had to trigger Jin somehow.
Now, which would have been interesting. Now, here's another one, which leads to another point. Asuka. Now, with Jun being MIA in the series, since 2. We didn't know too much about Asuka, other than we know that her and Jin are cousins. And I literally thought in the beginning they were brother and sister. But Asuka actually had the exact same moveset as Jun. And I would have thought that Asuka would have just took over, I guess, the Jun role as her moveset. So, let's just say Jun is back for Tekken 8. Now, what? Gotta get water. But here's my question. How would you, yeah, let me get water. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, hi, Nick. Okay, Nick says, I am fine with anyone returning to Tekken as long as they are not paid DLC ripoff like in Tekken 7. Very, very good point. Like, I don't mind paying DLC for certain characters, but if they're part of the story or gonna be part of the story, they should not be DLC. And also no more Street Fighter characters or guest characters like that are now canon. I don't like that Akuma is part of a part of Tekken. That makes no sense to me. When 7 was being made, they stated no all players would be paid DLC. Then, when game came out, they all was.
Okay, I'm back.
I don't know if you heard what I was reading.
No. Good.
Nick, who's in my chat, says, I'm fine with anyone returning to Tekken as long as they are not paid DLC ripoff like in Tekken 7. When 7 was being made, they stated no old players would be paid DLC. Then when game came out, they all was. I don't mind crossover from other games. I don't mind crossover from other games either. Like, I don't mind Akuma being in the game. I have a problem with him being canon. Because to me that makes no sense. And Leo died? How did the computer die?
It's gonna end that way? Hang on.
What the heck?
Really? Oh, yours too. Well, at the state.
How is this a game that's played by the computer and they die?
It's 22 minutes left, so let's see. We'll play it by ear. That's stupid.
And, oh, Leo stood still. That's what Nick said. Wow! To the person who played this automatically, that's really sad that you died like that.
Oh yeah, I may not see this entirely, but well, we're playing it out. By the way, that is just stupid. If it starts over to level 1, I say, good God, that's a waste.
Yours started on a boss fight, right?
Yeah, it's still playing.
Well, yeah, it's still playing, but did it start on a Leatherhead?
Well, I don't know. It's showing a demo right now on mine's right now.
Oh yeah, we know we can level select, but this is basically the computer playing, so we're not touching the controller. So that we can focus on chat and the whole Tekken thing.
Oh, we gotta get more. We gotta mention other games too, including from that and Nintendo Direct. We're just heavily on Tekken right now. Yeah, this is stupid if they it's on your channel. Oh. Shoot, I may have to do what you're doing then. To say like that is stupid.
But, okay, so back to Tekken. What characters would you like to see come back, other than Zhao?
Okay. Before I get... Alright, let me get back to where I left off, sorry. And I'll get back to you with that one. Okay, back to Jun and Asuka. Now, like I said,
right.
if they bring Jun back for 8, and somehow they bring Asuka, I wonder how that's gonna work, because their movesets are completely identical.
Okay, this is how it will work. Remember, we haven't seen Jun in the story. I know we've seen her in other games, but we haven't seen her in the story for many years. All they have to do is just change up her moveset. It can still be the same, because it's still the Kazama fighting style, which makes sense, because they are related, her and Asuka. But all they gotta do...
Oh, sorry. They did that in Tag 2. Like, their moves are somewhat identical, but a few differences.
Yeah, that's all they would have to do. I mean, it's no different than Ken, Ryu, Dan, Sakura. They're the same character, it's just that their movesets are a little different.
Well, they switched Jin's completely. Because, alright, you played the old Tag 1.
Yeah.
Jin's moveset was basically just Kazuya's in a way. Until 4, when he swapped his moveset a bit. So he didn't want to do with the, fighting the, Kazama, well, the Mishima style.
Yeah.
And he did like a karate thing style of it. Mikey, going back to what you were saying, I guess from a DLC standpoint, because I was saying in the DLC, and going back, sorry. So something tells me, not to be trust Lars somehow in Tekken 8. And it's still ludicrous on Akuma being canon. So yeah, so for example, going back to what you were saying way earlier, if Jin managed to kill himself or dies in this one, then that means the only people in the family would be left, besides Kazuya, would be Lee and Lars.
Well, okay. Lee doesn't count because he is not technically related. He's related through adoption, but if the whole Mishima bloodline dies, it doesn't affect him because he's not related. So, yeah, it would have to be Jin and Lars. Those are the only two left.
Kat, what was the stage you were on? Sorry. What stage did you select it?
I didn't select it. It started there. But now I'm on scene 5.
No, I'll just
Okay, ADS says Sonic Frontiers is on my mind this Christmas. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about that game.
That's Swedish Shredder's hideout. Mikey said, Lee doesn't have ties to the Devil Gene.
Exactly. So if everybody in the Mishima bloodline dies, and Lee is still alive, it wouldn't matter. Because he's not blood related to them.
Alright, so that leaves Lars.
Oh,
yeah.
And Nick said Sonic gave me nightmares on how bad it will be.
Okay, now going back to what you were saying about what characters I'd like to see return besides Zhao. Okay, I'll admit, as far as the new characters go, the majority of the new characters in Tekken 7 sucked.
Yes, please get rid of Negan, Eliza,
Well,
Josie, unless you don't bring back Irvin. Or Bruce, I mean.
okay, going back to Eliza, there is the line with her and Lily being relatives.
I know that, but I don't know. She just doesn't really serve that much of a purpose. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, this is what Nick says. Nick says I would like a whole new roster. That's interesting.
Oh, you mean fast forward? Nah. Ooh. Okay, here, Soul Calibur kind of did this already in a way. After... Jeez, you didn't play 5. Because they kind of did this with Soul Calibur 5, and they kind of fast forward in the years a bit. And, yeah, some people was not too happy. And then I say, like, because that's like getting rid of most of our favorites. Well, not... Okay. So, for example... Alright, I'll say it this way. So, Law, for example. I would say for 8, bring back Forrest.
Yeah.
I like Marshall, but yeah. Forrest been MIA since 3, since the bicycle incident. So I was just saying, like, you know, Forrest should have been kind of recovered up at this point. So Marshall could take a seat, have Forrest come back and take over.
Yeah, have somebody else pip themselves out to get money that they don't have.
But Mike also says, don't bring back Josie, Gigas, Catalina, and Lucky Chloe.
Wait, no. Bring back Catalina. Them lips, dog. Them lips. She doesn't have to be playable. Just bring back that face.
Now, going back to Josie. Yeah, there's been controversy with her, which I'm aware of. Now it'll be interesting in the story because what Kuma thinks. I think Kuma's starting to like Josie now, and I guess he's like, hey, I'm giving up on Panda. I say I'll try with somebody else. Which is another interesting. Do y'all want the Bears back in Tekken 8? I know there's people like I know people out there fans of Kuma and Panda.
The thing is, I don't mind them being in the game, but I don't think they should be. Well, you know what? Honestly, Kuma really should be playable at this point, because what? Why?
Yeah,
like he lost his master.
Well, yes.
And hold on. Nick says, people I want gone from Tekken 7, or people I want gone, Tekken 7, new people, and Gunjack. Oh, so he wants
Jack.
Well, he's saying he wants the old roster gone, new people, and Gunjack.
Yeah, I was saying, you know, just as far, yeah, Jack just took over the whole series. Gunjack only been seen once, and that was in Tekken 3. But yeah, 4 and up, it's been, 5 and up, it's been just Jack.
Well, I think he's saying he wants specifically Gunjack.
Oh. Well, Jack will be back anyway, go on with Jack 8. Because he goes up by the series, by the numbers anyway. Like he says, no more bears. And bring back Roger. You know what? We don't need any more animals back on this game. I'm sorry, Shino. I know why he likes Roger. No Roger, no Alex. Now, if they bring Kuma and Panda back, put them, you know, in the background, but not playable. But then again, you do have people who have their favorites of the bears. Shoot, one of the bears was using Evo in a technical tournament at one point, so...
And Nick and ADF. ADF says, I think Nick means the cameo character from Tekken 3. Gone. And Nick says, no, I hated Gunjack. ADF says, based on the manga series. And Nick says, Jack was okay.
Yeah. Alright, let me see. Who else are we missing? Oh, going back to Tekken 7 characters. Now, like I said, all of the new characters, unfortunately, I hate to say it, they're gonna have to bring Claudio back because of the storyline.
And
You know,
hold on.
I don't.
ADF, I love that comment. He says, I'll take Lee anyways. Yes, exactly.
He's gonna come back. Yeah, I think he's alright. I'll say the characters who are, I'll say, given the comeback. Alright, we already know Jin and Kazi already confirmed already.
Yeah.
Xiao Yu, I'll say yes. Lee, yes. Lars, yes. Let me see who else. But we'll get back. I'm going to the others of characters who shouldn't return. Like I said, I don't like Claudio, but he's gonna have to come back since he's technically involved in the storyline.
Yeah.
Now, the other three characters, well, of the new characters I don't mind they bring back is Leroy, Lydia, and Fakaram.
Yeah.
It's funny, out of the new characters, those three I don't mind them bringing back. Compared to the others that we had. Now, going back to the history of new characters that debuted in Tekken, 3 kind of started it, but I know every Tekken has a new character. 3 had like a good majority of new characters who debuted. Like we had like 3 gave us like Eddie, Xiao Yu, Horong, Jin, Julia, well, Forrest, Ogre, Brian, just name a few. Tekken 4, we got Steve, Christy, and Craig Marduk. Technically, if you want to say Violet, even though we know it was Lee anyway. 5, we got Raven, Asuka, and Fengwing. And on the update, we got Lily, Dragunov, and Armor came in his return. 6, we had Elisa, Lars, Bob, Leo, Miguel, Safina. And then 7 is, well, we already mentioned all of 7 already. So I'm just wondering, what new characters are we going to get in 8? Or what fighting style we have not seen yet?
ADS says Tekken Trigger. If only Square Enix and Namco had the rights for both their characters in a crossover RPG. Well, I mean, they kind of. Well, it wasn't an RPG. It was a action adventure mini game. The one where you had to fight all the robot things.
You know what? I'll do this. Let me go to the wiki, and I'll just go through almost every character in alphabetical order and see who should come back. And Mikey says, Kumimitsu can come back because of Yoshimitsu. The Kumimitsu now in 7? I'm assuming, yeah, the daughter.
Honestly, I think either one would work, but I would go with the daughter.
Alright, let's see. Alright, Cab, and for those who are watching, alright, I'm going through every character, almost everybody, and just say yes or no of who should return to we did this, but we're just doing this on anyway. Alright, Anna. Yes, no.
Oh, Anna. I was thinking Nina, but yeah, Anna, yes. Because, okay, I know that they have their own thing, but I can't not have Anna if Nina's there. They have to continue this whole sisterly rival thing.
Now, Nina has been in pretty much all of the series up to this point. Anna has, well, she's been in all of them except for Tekken 4. I think Mikey said something. Hang on. Oh, he says yes as far as on Anna. Alright.
Besides, Anna and Nina have like the best endings ever.
They try to kill each other.
Exactly, they have the best endings ever.
I'm trying to remember who started this in the first place. I got a feeling it's Nina who started it.
Okay, from what I gather, this all started because of a misunderstanding. This all started because I think Anna was jealous of Nina because like she got her father's attention, and I might have the sisters reversed, but yeah, that's how it started apparently. So this whole thing is about daddy issues.
Alright.
Oh, Nick says, I would like I would like an Anna's kid to fight Nina's kid. Well, technically we have a Nina kid, and Steve.
Actually, while we're at it, what do y'all think of Steve? I say yes. Steve should come back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a weird feeling between him and Leo. They're both blonde. Their stories are pretty much similar. Anything you think they're brother and sister?
That would have to mean that Nina gave birth twice. Because remember, Steve is Nina's kid.
Yeah. Mikey says you have to play Death by Degrees to figure that out. Is that game? Is that Nina base game?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see on the list here. Armor King. Yes or no?
Some part of me wants to say yes.
I know you want to say no, because I know your feelings with the game.
Okay, just because I don't like fighting him does not mean I don't get why he's not in the game. Like, I don't hate him to the point where he should be out of it. And, ADF says, let's face it, if becoming a mother, it would lead to complicated adulthood ways for Hannah. Nina's son and daughter's son and daughter, daughter's son and sons. Not likely for Anna.
Alright, and going back to what Mikey says, as far as Leo's mother died because of Kazuya. And he says yes as far as Armor King goes.
And Nick says, if you're looking at a new rival thing, then I think a continuing of the sister fight in their kids would be a new story. Which is true. And ADF says, and isn't it amusing? Disney's Frozen characters Nina and Anna, as Elsa is Nina and Anna is of course Anna. Now, side note on that, that would actually be funny if they had Elsa and Anna costumes for Nina and Anna.
Oh, they're not going to go that far with it.
But that would be hilarious.
Okay, going back to Armor King, what Mikey says. He says that Armor King and Marna needs to finish their beef. Well, yeah, it was Marta who actually killed the other Armor King. Actually, we might as well get him out of the way too. King, yes.
Yeah.
Because of in that middle story of the storyline.
Also, did your game finish? Because mine's on the score screen.
It's like I said, I had to back out because after what happened earlier. So I am still playing a match. So if you want us to do another random game and just have it take over, I mean, you can do that still. Justin Parks? I don't think it's Justin Reno. But hi, welcome to the channel. He was saying that TMNT is awesome. Boom Shaka. Thanks. Yeah, it's on autopilot while we're discussing about Tekken. Technically, we're just discussing other things in the mix. But, yeah. If you haven't gotten the collection up to this point, I recommend. Back to the characters. Alright, next character on the list is Gonryu.
Nah.
Really?
Which is sad, because he kind of, to me, he kind of has this E Honda thing going on where he's not a bad character, but he also serves no purpose anymore, other than comedic relief.
There's that too. Plus, well, which leads to my next character or characters. The Changs. One, which one? Two, if it's Julia, does she still be the nerd as we saw her in 7? Does she go back to her Native American, or does she goes back to the Well, all right, I forgot. JC is non-canon. So either that, or does the mother return?
I wouldn't mind them both being back.
Got my chat.
What the? I want to get out of this game. I don't.
If you're trying to exit out, it's R1 or R2.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not on screen 3 on my playthrough, so I guess it's fixed finally. Okay, Mikey says no, which I'm assuming to Gonryu, and I think he says yes on the Changs. Alright. Heihachi? Well, we're just gonna put a question mark. You know, we have seen him throw down the lava. Is he dead or is he? So for now, we'll put a question mark. Jack, I'll say yes because he's been in almost all of them up to this point. Kazuya's confirmed. Kang, yes, given. We already had our the Bears. We already had our thoughts already. I think y'all already agree with Kumi Mitsu. It doesn't matter on which one. Lee, yes, given. Alright, as far as Law, which one as we said, I say Forrest could come back. Marshall could just sit it this time. Unless they bring both. Let's see. Michelle and Nina, we already mentioned. Paul, definitely 100%.
Wait, Michelle and Nina? Oh. It took me a second. I'm like, who's Michelle and Nina?
No, well, Michelle Chang. Is it dead? I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
Let's see. Paul already said yes. We really don't need Prototype Jack.
No.
And I would be happy if a certain character would return, but he's dead. I'll just say it, which would have been Wong.
Oh. You're gonna laugh at this one. Nick says Dr. B.
Dang, you never liked that doctor anyway. I never liked him anyway. Heck, that's one of the weirdest characters in the game. So how do you fight this character if you can't get up? Justin was saying my favorites are Martial Law and Fang from Tekken. Oh, Martial Law and Fang from Tekken 4.
Tekken 4. He means 5, right?
Oh, Oh, I see. Martial Law from Tekken 4 and Fang Wei from Tekken 5. As well as Devil Jin from Tekken 5.
Justin Park, I love you for loving Fang. Because he is one of my mains.
I don't know if he played the later series. He's talking about 4 and 5. And Mikey says, dear God, no, not him. Oh, I think he means of the doctor. Yeah, we don't need him back.
No doctor.
And as much as I want Old Man Wong back, I hate to say it.
Yeah, he got curb stomped into the ground.
Stop saying that.
Hey, my other favorite also got curb stomped, and that's Old Man Back, okay?
What else? The character I was also missing in alphabetical order. Yoshimitsu, yes, he's been in almost all of them. Let's see. Well, we just talked about Bat moments ago. Bruce, I don't know now because
I'm gonna say no because nothing really changed with him gone.
Yeah. Plus, with Fakaram kind of taking over now, I'll say the better choice than Josie. And there's no point on bringing Bruce back. Jun.
I'm gonna say yes, but that is if they bring her back.
Yeah. Alright. Lei.
Cowabunga!
Yes.
Alright, let's see. Lei. Well, we're gonna talk about Roger and Alex.
Hold on. Nick says, as long as Paul is in it, I will be happy.
Yeah, Paul hasn't. I think Paul been in all of the series up to this point. All right, Brian, yes.
Round one, fight!
We gotta talk about the Doctor. All right, you know what? Since they made this character, since they made him a joke in the last game, you know what? I'll say bring back Christy, because I would said Eddie would have been next. After what happened with him in 7, Eddie don't deserve to come back. I'll just say, let him sit it out, bring back Christy. What do y'all think?
I've been saying bring back Christy.
Shock!
Okay, going back, Mikey says Jun will be the final boss, and story-wise, no, but gameplay-wise, yes. And Justin says, what they really should bring back is Jinpachi Mishima. He's actually my #1 favorite from Tekken Tag Tournament 2, as well as he did debut in 5, just a heads up. And Mikey also says they need to rewrite Eddie's story. Alright.
Hold on. Nick says, main thing I want is a real story mode, not one fight story for everyone like 7. Nick, I'm just gonna ask you this. Did you not like Tekken 7?
Kinda sounds like it. And if you saw the trailer...
By no means am I criticizing, I'm just curious if you liked or disliked Tekken 7.
Because if you saw the trailer like the rest of us did for Tekken 8, because most of those scenes were actually story footage. So, yeah, think about that. Justin, back to you. Well, let me see. Cab, you always get on me as far as where dead characters could return.
Well, I say that mostly about I almost said Batman. I say that mostly about Mortal Kombat because they always bring back dead characters. But
at that time, do you think Jinpachi should be back? There's probably no point. Because...
I mean, I did like... Oh, and Nick says, nope, I hated 7. So, the Jinpachi, I think it only worked because, you know, he's Heihachi's daddy. But now that there's a big old question mark about Heihachi, which most likely means he's not coming back. But, I don't see what purpose he would serve with just Jin and Kazuya, other than for them to kill him again.
Yeah. So let me see. Oh, going back on chat. Like he says, they need to rewrite Eddie's story. Nah, they already ruined it. Lucky Chloe kind of was fully responsible of ruining Eddie. It says, you're gonna be my dance partner, whether you like it or not. Lucky Chloe.
And Nick says, game-wise it was good, story was a letdown, then DLC is a whole new bag of fish and season passes.
Yeah.
Which, okay, I can't disagree with that. I really can't disagree with what Nick says.
Okay, going back, Justin, he says, thank you so much, I appreciate that, cheers to you all on the stream. No problems,
Oh,
man.
thank you.
like I said, Academy stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday nights.
Usually.
And like I said, if you, well, yeah, depends how we're feeling. And like I said, if you're into fighting games or like Tekken, subscribe to me. And if you like the most little of anything on other games,
including fighting games, I play fighting games too, people. Okay, I have many playlists that have fighting games.
Yeah, Mikey says that Lucky Chloe crap should not have existed. Well, it did. But yeah, I say have Eddie sit this one out, bring Christy back. They, I think that kind of was the nail in the coffin for Eddie. What else we're missing here? Forrest, we already said. Gon is a guest character, so no.
Aw, but that's the character that ADF wants back.
That's all I've seen in one game. Plus, if they would have brought him back, even though it was non-canon, they could have put him in on Tag 2, but they didn't. Harong, yes. They need a Taekwondo fighter in this.
Well, that, and also, I mean, as long as Jin is alive, I think Horong was always going to be there to some degree.
Yes. Alright.
And also, hold on. ADF says, name top 7 anime series for DOA Paradise fanfiction, please. Cab. And Nick says, it should never have been Tekken 7. It should have been Tekken Mishima Bloodlines.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me name my 7 real quick. Okay. So High School DxD, shoot, Ikitosen, you know what? I'm just gonna throw a curveball out there. Sailor Moon, Fairy Tail. And not because I'm actually playing it, but there's enough, there's enough, boobage on that one where it could work. Shoot, I need 3 more.
Tenchi.
Nope, not gonna go with that. You know what? I will go with this one. Inuyasha. Okay, 2 more. 2 more. Oh, why not Bleach?
I was about to say Bleach.
And this will be a lot easier if I can look at my collection right now.
Sword Art Online?
No. No, I'm trying to think of ones where there's like... I can't wait, I'm about to say this. I'm thinking of ones that have big boobs in them.
Oh, there is one. I just thought of one. I was, Queen something.
Oh, the Queen's Blade.
Thank you, yes.
You know what's funny is that for that one to be one that has a lot of big boobs, it's actually not a bad storyline.
Alright, back to characters. Sorry. Let's see, we already talked about Forrest, Harong. Devil Jin. Well, we've already saw in the trailer. I think Jin is gonna combine them into one now.
Yeah.
Kind of funny coincidence because on Street Fighter 6, Ryu already solved the Satsune no Hado now. So we're seeing no evil Ryu this time around. Interesting. I wonder if they copied. Zhao. Well, we already said earlier. Yes. Otherwise, we're gonna have to talk. Harada. Just saying. Mokujin.
You know what? Those, training bots, I don't think they need to be in anymore.
Well, let me see. Mokujin debuted in 3. Let's see. The only game he was not a part of was 4. Which Combat took over, which is just these little Rock'em Sock'em Robot. Let me see. Ogre? Or True Ogre? And
Ooh, Nick is going off. Nick says Tekken 7 was Tekken 7 story-wise was like having a Street Fighter game where only Ryu and Ken have a story. Again, not really wrong on that.
yeah. Well, let me see. Go back to Ogre. Probably not. But then again, he was responsible of between what happened to Jun. But without Heihachi, he can't do the true form. No. No, we don't need Eddie's alter ego Tiger Jackson back.
I like Tiger though. He was fun.
Just imagine if they would have put him in instead of Eddie and did the Lucky Chloe thing.
Actually, that would make more sense. That really would have made more sense.
Yeah. And Panda, as we already said, with the Bears. So, yeah. Christy, as I said earlier, yes. Combat, no. Craig, yes, because of the story with King and Armor King.
Yeah.
Well, now, just in case if something does happen to Xiao Yu in some capacity, we still have her BFF.
No. No. That is getting a big thumbs down on my part.
Trust me, I really don't like Miharu as much, but hey, her mimicking what Xiao Yu said, like, oh, there's a thing. Steve, yes. As I said earlier. Alright. Asuka, I would say yes. But like I said, what has been her purpose in the story lately? Because lately we've been seeing her and Feng Wei having back and forth beef than mostly in the family storyline, if you think about it. Oh, and with Lily.
But yeah, go ahead and bring back Asuka and Lily. Because, well, Asuka's my other main. She would probably be my female main. But I have grown to like Lily.
Oh, what about her butler, Sebastian?
No. I mean, again, it's one of those... It's fine if he's in the game, he just shouldn't be playable.
Alright, I forgot since you didn't play Tag 2. His moveset was basically Lily's. Alright, what about Raven? And if Raven does come back, which one?
Oh, I already said
Raven?
Blade. I already said Blade.
And what about your thoughts with Master Raven?
Nah.
Okay, go. Oh, I'm back on my chat. Sorry. Okay. Justin says, I don't mind Lucky Chloe and Akuma from Tekken 7. Never played them characters before in the game, but those two are very nice combinations of choice characters. Well, one of them shouldn't be much of a problem if you play Street Fighter for who knows what with Akuma. Chloe, it is mixed. That's all I can say. It is mixed.
And hold on. ADF says I also added Samurai. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Shampoo. Kitty Grade, FLCL, One Piece, Tokyo Mew Mew, Urine, Lagan, Digimon, and Naruto.
Alright, going back. Justin also says, I think they should totally bring back Jinpachi Mishima, the newest, latest. Oh, I already said this in the series. That's true, but Jinpachi's fighting style is legendary for me, and his moves are way better than Heihachi's because in Tekken 6, his moves change and they're not as good as they were in Soul Calibur 2. Wow. I forgot that Heihachi was in Soul Calibur 2.
Actually, so did I.
Yeah, Mikey says no, which I forgot on who or what character. Just also says fighting games are truly good games. Depending on what series you're playing and how far you go, because trust me, especially if you play any of the old school games like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, will give you a headache. Trust me. Mikey says that Master Raven needs a new fighting style. And Mikey just said Chloe's cringe. Yes. Alright, going back to the other characters that we have not said yet. Oh. Dragonoff.
Here's the thing. I want him to come back. I don't know if he should come back.
Well, as far as characters he's been messing around with, trying to hunt for Devil Jin. And of course, for some reason, his infinite fuse with Raven.
Oh, not ADF. And Nick says, I kind of like the old fighting games like OG Mortal Kombat.
Like I said, they'll give you more of a headache if you play the original 3.
Hey, I liked Mortal Kombat Ultimate 3, or 3 Ultimate.
Yes. I mean, going backwards to the first 2, boy, you know they were set up, they already admit that they set that up on purpose, right? As far as, like, how they were, like, it's not fair.
Yes.
You go back to Ultimate, shoot, this is one of the reasons why I hated Jade back then. Mike says no, I'm assuming Dragonoff? What was the last word I said? Alright. More characters. Alisa Boskanovich. Well,
yeah, because if you bring back Lars, you might as well, you kind of have to bring her back. And
I'm still wondering
and
that
Lee.
love relationship. Oh, yes. I already said Lee,
No, I'm saying if Lee's in there and Lars is in there, you have to bring back Alisa.
Yeah. Alright, Bob?
Hold on. Nick says, I have all MKs and Tekkens.
Oh.
I've played most, MKs. And several Tekkens.
Well, I know you didn't get into it until first tag, right? Well, first tagging up. So you just
No,
didn't
I got into it at 4.
I thought you said you played the first tag.
I did. I did play the first tag. I'm saying I started playing Tekken on 4.
Okay. Ooh, back to chats here.
Oh, while you do that, hold on. Nick says, I even have one of those one-up arcade things of Mortal Kombat. Somebody loves some Mortal Kombat.
You should watch our old streams. Because, we haven't done Mortal Kombat in a while, but we have. Which we're still waiting on the announcement, by the way, from Boone and company. Mikey says she gotta go. Who? Hope you're not referring to, Alisa.
Cowabunga!
Because I know he says yes. Let's say, if it is Alisa, Mikey, like, why? Like I said, like, don't you want to see the continue, relationship between her and Lars? until we hear more on him. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
and
okay.
Nick says, funny enough, I am more into Tekken.
Yeah. Alright, going back. Bob. I think yes, no.
What does he do? Like, I forgot what his story is.
He does martial arts, more of it. I won't say of a superhero,
Well,
but more of a hero.
I know
with
that
his,
part, but I'm saying, like, what's his story?
But, oh boy. I mean, let's see. Martial artists, such and such, fighting competitions, lack of power against large opponents. He therefore threatened himself up to that point of a motley obesity by maintaining his previous speed. When he debuted in the tournament, he silenced his doubters, pretty much.
So again, he's like E Honda.
But he's agile. And I
No, I meant story-wise. That's basically E Honda's story.
Okay, going back. And Mikey says that as far as Elisa, gameplay-wise, that Elisa is super annoying. And lore-wise, I can understand. Do you need to watch the Tekken Blood Vengeance with Elisa, Mikey? I'm just saying. Justice says, there's also from Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, as well as Tekken 6, Tekken Tag 2, and I think Tekken Hybrid, Lily, and Dragunov.
And Nick says, said that only as you said I am into Mortal Kombat. Still waiting for Tekken X Street Fighter.
Well, we're all waiting on that. She's been over a decade. It's not dead, which we thought it is. It's just on the shelf. And finally, I just beaten the Turtles thing on my end. Finally.
Oh shoot! Okay, because my end,
I know.
the second game I played is done.
Yeah, I had to reset it because, like I said, of how the thing died. All right, going back with characters. Who we got left? We already talked about Lars already. Leo, we already talked about. Oh, Miguel.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but he does have a personal vendetta against the Mishimas because they killed his sister, right?
Well, mostly Jin, but yes, because Jin's crappy war influence kind of blew up the wedding, I guess, which kind of killed the sister, like you said.
I'm not sure because there's so many flippant revenge. I mean, this is again no different than Bison and everybody else. It's that whole revenge thing. Like, how many
Yes.
people can have this much revenge or this much vengeance?
Well, if the Mishima stopped doing their warring against themselves and not making more enemies, then heck, shoot, I've lost count on how many enemies that Jin has. Shoot, like I said, Miguel's one. Technically, Eddie. Eddie started turning his Jins. It was too late to save Eddie's master. Ooh, let's see. Oh, and last from 6 would be Safina.
She has to be in because of that weird claw hand she has.
Oh, remember, going back in 6, she's had to lock herself back in the pyramid. So
I know that, but but she came
heard
back.
Her and Arya Zell must have had something.
I'm just saying, they kind of need to explain the whole demon arm thing she has.
Like I said, her and Arizel must have had something and they don't want to tell us.
But they need to tell us, because why did she only get lizard hand?
Plus, by the way, I don't know how our friend Payne would feel if Zafina don't make the cut. Alright, let's see. We've already said Sebastian, our thoughts on Eliza. You know what? Going back to earlier, I know we said this with Akuma. Yeah, you might as well, since he's technically his canon now.
I'm still gonna say no, but I know he's gonna be in the game, so even if I say no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Claudio, I should say no, but what is the story? Falconrom, I said yes. Well, he's a guest character,
Nope.
so no.
No. Even if he was canon, I would say no. Leave Discount Cobra Kai out of this.
Mike says yes, but I forgot on what exactly. And Justin says, what is your most favorite fighting style, mechanic, and favorite character in Mortal Kombat 11?
Sindel. Just apply it to all of them, and Cabal. Apply it to all of them.
That would be Cav's answer. As for me, Sub-Zero is my personal favorite, but I had to say Noob. Which, fun fact, is the original Sub-Zero. So, there. Originally Scorpion until I figured out switch it up. And my friend Mikey says Scorpion. Alright, going back to Tekken. Gigas, no. Josie, as we said earlier, no. Catalina.
Like I said,
yes.
she don't got to be playable, but
Kazumi. I forgot about Kazumi Mishima. There's no purpose. She's pretty much gone. Leroy, yes. Lydia, yes. Lucky Chloe, no. Master Raven, no, unless they bring Raven back. Negan, no.
no. I mean, I have fun playing as him, but he serves no purpose.
Yes. We forgot one extra one. Noctis.
No. He should not have been there.
Okay, and the other one we forgot is Shaheen.
I want to say no, but doesn't he also have something to do with the Mishimas?
I was kind of wondering on something. Okay, y'all played the story up to this point. The narrator or the person who was talking to Heihachi or writing the story, was that him? Or was that somebody else?
Was it?
I was kind of wondering about that, and I'm saying I don't know. But if you played the storyline, this person who's kind of talking to Heihachi, I guess writing the story or an interview or wondering, I was kind of wondering if that was him. Mikey, if you could fill us in, I don't know. Justin says, my favorite fighting character in Mortal Kombat 11 is Scorpion, as well as from Mortal Kombat 11, and the upgrade version of Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate on Nintendo Switch. I have the physical and digital. Mike says, really? Which I'm not sure if he's referring to with Justin's response. He also says no, and he says he doesn't. I don't know. Justin also says, oh yeah. Oh yeah, did you also know that it has the largest megabyte storage default data in the game? That's why not a lot of people mainly invest in memory cards.
Actually, I did hear about that.
Yeah. Alright, and Mikey says, Going back to the reporter, he said that the reporter was a no-name character that needs some explaining. Okay. But I was kind of wondering with that. I say, like, I know Shawnee's one of the new characters not to mention. I say, I wonder if that was him. But, yeah. So, yeah, so that's everybody of who we think who will be in, who shouldn't. So, now it's just a waiting game to see, like, who's going to be next in the... Well, it's just who's going to be confirmed from this forward on. Mikey says... I was saying really on... Oh, he was saying really on Noctis. So he says, like, no, Noctis should not return.
No.
And also he says that Shaheem has no purpose. So right now, it's just the waiting game and see, like, what do we... We'll just see what characters will be back or what new characters we'll get. And the only thing I can say with new characters is what fighting styles we have not seen up to this point. And I'm pretty sure there's a good bit. Now, here's one other extra. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get guest characters. I mean, we had Negan in the last game, so if they have a guest character, who do you think? Or may have a chance? Right now, I really don't know. My guess is that Noctis need to be in Soul Calibur. Yes.
Yes.
But they dropped the ball on that. Mikey says Solid Snake is a DLC. No. You know what? I'm gonna say a curveball with this. I'll mess around. What if we get somebody from Cobra Kai in Tekken?
Well, the only ones that would work are Kreese, Silver, Female Sensei, possibly Johnny, Chosen. Basically any of the old people. Like, the kids, not so much.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say none of the kids. I would say maybe Johnny, Daniel, or any of the other Legend familiars. I say no Sam, no Robbie, none of them. And Mikey was just kidding on the Solid Snake joke. Alright, we passed our mark too, by the way. Alright, actually, we've been Tekken talking through the majority of the whole episode. So I was gonna say, we did need to mention some other games too, which I figured this would happen. So I'll say these quick before we forget here. Now, I was on the state of play that, we just heard from yesterday. We did get our trailer, another trailer of God of War Ragnarok. I have played the last game. I think I will play this one. What else did they mention? Now, Stellar Blade looks interesting, so I may want to see more on that. I'm sorry for you Harry Potter fans, no Hogwarts Legacy. Rise of the Ronin.
I don't know why they need another flippin' Harry Potter game.
I think this is their first one. I could be wrong.
No, I thought there was like a whole bunch of mobile Harry Potter games.
Well, I think for consoles this will be their first. Excuse me. Rise of the Ronin is another interesting one. Okay, maybe you and Mikey could correct this. Okay, they say this is a remake for Like a Dragon of Inshin. Is it me, or did I saw familiar characters from Yakuza in this?
You should, since it's all related.
Okay.
Just like with Lost Judgment, all of it's in the same universe.
Ah. Okay, and see, let's see in the chat quickly. Yeah, Mike says Like a Dragon. Alright, and here's the Nintendo stuff, which you missed out on, but I'll say this quick. Where is it? Alright, here we go. So these are some of the games that were announced at Nintendo Direct yesterday. Some I just was kind of okay with, and the rest I just say like, eh. I am happy about Fire Emblem. They're doing another one. Fire Emblem Engage comes out January next year. I could care less on their update of Splatoon. They had an update for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. For the N64, they're adding more games to the N64 collection. They will have Mario Party, Mario Party 2, Mario Party 3, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Stadium 2, Pilot Wings. There's two others. Oh, 1080 Snowboarding and Excite Bike 64.
I might have to get a 1080 Snowboarding because that game was fun.
So they'll have that back on the collection. I'm not too happy though with Excite Bike. I mean, I like the original, but I never liked it.
The 64 one was booty cheeks.
I mean, I may give it another chance just to see, but in the end, it's probably the same crap. Oh, and as a bonus, and all those games I just mentioned will be online too. And as one extra, and I don't know how they pull this off, but GoldenEye will also be added. And that game will have online.
Huh.
Yes. Also, for those who are fans of Pikmin, Pikmin 4 has been confirmed. Bayonetta 3, which they showed a little bit more, which comes out in October. Let's see. Oh, two tracks have, of course, we are getting Wave 3 for Mario Kart Deluxe 8, which will be sometime out in the winter. They confirmed 2 of the 8 tracks. One is another one from the Mario Kart Tour, which is a Christmas-looking one. I forgot the name of it.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
And I think the other one, I could have the name wrong, but Peach's Garden from the DS. But those are the 2 we know for now. The rest of them we have no idea. Also, we are getting Crisis Core, Final Fantasy 7, which that comes out in December. Which will be on all consoles. When I first saw this, they showed this on the Nintendo Direct, but it will be on all consoles in December. Kirby will have the Return to Dreamland Deluxe, which I think is just a redo of the Wii game, I think. And last but certainly not least, for those who like The Legend of Zelda, the Breath of the Wild 2 game, it now has a name, which is called The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which that comes out May 23rd of next year. So that is almost everything from the that was announced. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I know the majority of this whole episode has been Tekken discussion, which I apologize, which I figured this was going to happen. Oh, Mikey was saying, Going Back to Like a Dragon says, these games are from the Yakuza universe. Thank you. Mikey says, Bayonetta 3 About Time. And he says, what? In The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, it has a name now, so yeah. So the next Zelda game comes out in May next year. Bayonetta actually comes out in October. I think October 28th. Bless you.
Thank you.
I know you never played the Bayonetta series. I recommend playing it because it's pretty good. I just got mad until like that Nintendo decided to have the Bayonetta rights, which I couldn't play the second or the couldn't play the second game. Actually, I can now, so I do have a Switch. And Mikey says we can't help it because we love Tekken. I know. The important topic of the whole episode. I was like, let me mention the other announcements so that the foreshadow, but we kind of did already, haven't we? So, Mikey, Cab, that's what we gotta get our questions now to get our PS5s. Because it unfortunately, we don't have much of a choice, but I had a feeling it was going to happen, because now that I think about it, I think we only had one Tekken game on the 4, which was 7. Because in the 3, we only had Tekken 5 and 6, as well as the Hybrid Collection. So yeah. And for those who are wondering, it's not a franchise exclusive. It will be on the Xbox and Steam as well. For those who are wondering. Alright. I think that is everything. And Mikey says, Bayonetta did have a 10-year anniversary on the PS4 available. What, now? I know we can play the first game still on the PlayStation, we just can't play the second game. Which is actually on the Switch alone. I'll look into it. Oh, Mike says yes. Alright, I'll look into it. Alright, folks, with that said, I think I want to end tonight's episode. How long have we been at it? I think shouldn't be our usual 2 hours, haven't we?
Close enough.
Almost. Not quite. Well, actually, if we did, we would have had just about 23 minutes left. So, close enough. Alright, folks. If you guys enjoy, by all means, subscribe to our channels. Hit the notification bell, like for our video streams and stuff. Not only helps my channel, but my partners. Like he also says, is Bayonetta 1 and Vanquish on the same disc? Yeah, I know that one. Never actually played Vanquish. Let's see. Follow us on Twitter. Yes, MonsterBeat85, and my partner is the Cowabunga. Alright, folks. Academy will return on Friday for another episode. I can say we will be back on Fall Guys, as this doesn't really make sense, but Season 2 of Fall Guys, as we're going back to space again, or sort of. Even though this should be technically Season 8?
7.
7? But they want to reset it, say this will be Season 2, which does not make sense. But we'll see how we do on this season. Can I get another crown in that season? Can Cav get a crown in this season? I mean, we did on the last season, so anything's possible. So stay tuned. Cav is still at it, still on Fairy Tail, on her channel. And yes, I am still continuing on JoJo's on my channel. I didn't do a video today, but give me time. I should have one up tomorrow, if not Friday or the weekend. So expect more coming. Anything, C?
Nope.
Oh my goodness, you're still with us. I'm just gonna say this now. If anybody has anything to say now, forever hold your peace. Going once. Going twice. We're out. Oh, hang on. Waggy said at the last second. No, that's it. What he was saying. Alright. Going once. Going twice. And we're out. Alright, folks. With that said, Cav and me, we will see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Smokey says peace. Later.